All right, I'm here with Fred from Foundation Repair of California. We're going to go over what we found under the property. Um, this is Fred, so listen on up.
Okay. So I'm going to take you on a tour underneath the house. So we first enter the crawl space here. Looks like that. And the foundation is not doing well on the side where the crawl space entrance is. So see all that deterioration falling apart. And then as we go down the way, it just continues to get worse. So just that whole wall is bad.
On the right side?
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
And so pretty crazy. This mud sill should be resting flat on a foundation, and it's got about a 2-inch gap. So that means that a large portion of this is probably already fallen off, and they've scraped it away and thrown it out. So this, and we'll see it at some point here. We'll see this gap. See that gap underneath there? Sorry. It's a little bit hard to tell.
On the bottom, right?
Yeah. So right underneath that wood. So I'm going to get us one more step back, and then there. See it? See that wood right there? And that's just, see how that mud sill is just hanging. So this, see that right there? That's just there.
Got it.
So and this is just down the wall. So it's just deteriorated, rotted out.
Same on,
So
still on the right
have,
side?
So I have this entire wall. Got about 6 feet here. Okay? And then I've got the front wall to the fireplace. There's a whole weird thing going on over there. And as we get over there, I'll show it to you. So there's a pretty good picture. It shows just how much it's fallen apart. And that's your front wall, and your front wall's even got a ledge under there. You don't see the foundation. See how it's just not even visible? That it's just deteriorated under there. And then this front support area is red brick. Now it's and in this case it is somewhat structural in that it's holding this window up. Windows don't tend to carry too much load, but so underneath the stucco here is red brick, which is it doesn't have any support systems like cripple wall or anything wood holding it up. So it truly is the brick that's holding up this area. And this is the side. So if you look at the side of this wall, these are the 3 posts here that are supporting. And so generally when you have red brick, you should have those wood posts, under there doing their job. And so here's the red brick, just pictures of it. This is the post, the first post right here. You could almost drive a truck under there, not connected whatsoever. And then just once you get over to the other side here, and then glorious, beautiful wall on the left side.
Left side looks good.
Yep.
Right side's no good.
So that's the side that's probably been already replaced, my guess, right? They did it somewhere in the 80s or something. It's been there a little while, but it's a pretty good chance that's got rebar. It's structurally sound. So the way I look at these houses are like you're my son. You're buying this house. What are you into, right? So hands down, replace this. This just has to be done. Yeah.
Right side of the house and the front window part.
And we are 42, 53, 59. Runs about 1,000 linear, so about 60,000, give or take. Okay, just ballpark. And then definitely replace the posts that are under here. As you get to the very last post, the dirt kind of starts to get up a little high, so we don't have access to it. So we can get this post, which is just hanging in the air. We can get this post, then we got a new girder that starts, so we can hit 3 of the 4 posts. We just can't replace the 4th one. But we can support it, put a little pressure on it, depending on how much, what kind of low point that 4th one is. This is say that fourth one's right about here, and we do have some pretty good settlement here, so we might not be able to put too much of a lift on it. You might not be able to want to put too much of a lift anyway with this tile here, that they remodeled. But we're dipping from here, we're dropping 1.5 inches to there. Same thing from the other side, pretty severe dip into the middle, so we've got a little bit of a fishbowl, which explains that bathroom upstairs, just why we see it so uneven. So there's just a little bit of whatever's going on, this connectivity here in this area. You can almost kind of visually see it, right? See a little bit of a fishbowl there.
Right there, yeah.
Like if I poured a bunch of water, we would not be surprised if it all poured right next to the oven.
Right there. Huh?
Yeah, and so currently that girder runs, a little bit off center, right about here, and we can't access this post. If you wanted to, it could be done. It's just going to take some excavation and digging to get over there, and a little bit extra money.